Elon Musk exposes why Democrats don't want waste and fraud to be turned off. In a detailed statement that marries the gravitas of a seasoned news anchor with the analytical precision of investigative journalism, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, has laid out a comprehensive critique of the federal financial management system. His remarks paint a stark picture of entrenched bureaucratic inefficiencies and systemic misallocations that, according to him, have allowed billions of dollars of taxpayer money to be diverted through outdated and opaque channels. Musk argues that the persistent issue of waste and fraud is not merely the result of isolated errors but rather a symptom of a deeply embedded system where political expediency and administrative inertia override the need for transparent and efficient financial oversight. By scrutinizing the processes that govern federal expenditures, he asserts that significant reform is not only possible but imperative to ensure that public funds are directed toward programs that genuinely serve the American people. Drawing on extensive reviews by entities such as the Government Accountability Office and the Inspector General, Musk detailed how the Treasury's primary payment system, responsible for handling transactions worth trillions of dollars annually, is riddled with basic coding errors and ambiguous categorizations. These systemic flaws, he contends, have led to frequent misallocations of funds that are supposed to support vital public services, instead funneling money into areas lacking proper accountability. Moreover, he highlighted the role of government-funded non-governmental organizations, describing them as a fraud loophole where billions of dollars are disbursed with minimal oversight. According to Musk, this lack of stringent monitoring not only exacerbates the nation's fiscal deficit but also undermines public trust by diverting resources away from essential services. His analysis, grounded in objective data and a methodical review of federal spending practices, calls for the implementation of modern auditing techniques and real-time financial tracking to eliminate these inefficiencies and safeguard taxpayer money. In response to these challenges, Musk has initiated a robust reform effort spearheaded by a dedicated team of experts in software development, information security, finance, and technology. This team has been tasked with conducting in-depth audits of federal financial transactions, meticulously following the money trail from disbursement to its final destination. By leveraging advanced analytical tools and data-driven methodologies, the initiative aims to identify and rectify instances of mismanagement, with early estimates suggesting that such reforms could save the federal government hundreds of billions of dollars each year. Musk emphasizes that while the proposal does not call for a complete overhaul of existing laws, it does advocate for a significant shift toward the disciplined, efficient practices more commonly found in the private sector. This approach, he argues, is essential to bring about a more accountable and transparent system where every dollar is tracked and its allocation justified, thereby reducing waste and preventing fraud from continuing unchecked. Musk's revelations also bring to light the political dimensions that underlie the current spending practices. He contends that the reluctance to implement measures aimed at curbing waste and fraud is not solely a matter of fiscal policy but is also deeply intertwined with partisan strategies. According to Musk, certain spending practices, particularly those involving the disbursement of funds to non-governmental organizations without sufficient oversight, serve as mechanisms to bolster voter support by attracting specific demographics. In his view, these practices are deliberately maintained because they create a financial magnet that benefits political entities by securing electoral advantages. He maintains that the federal bureaucracy, characterized by long-standing procedures and resistance to change, has allowed these politically motivated expenditures to flourish, thereby perpetuating a cycle of inefficiency. Musk's critique is presented not as a partisan attack but as a call for the adoption of objective, technology-driven reforms that can dismantle entrenched systems of mismanagement and realign federal spending with the needs of the broader public. Ultimately, Musk's investigative report serves as both a warning and a roadmap for the future of government financial oversight. He stresses that the long-term fiscal health of the nation depends on the ability to modernize financial practices through transparent, evidence-based reforms. While acknowledging the challenges posed by an entrenched bureaucratic system and the inevitable resistance from established interests, Musk argues that the adoption of advanced auditing methods and real-time data analytics is essential to curtail the rampant waste and fraud that currently plague federal spending. His message is clear: only by rigorously scrutinizing every facet of government expenditure and holding every transaction to the highest standards of accountability can the nation hope to restore public confidence and secure a more efficient, and responsible use of taxpayer dollars. As the debate over fiscal responsibility intensifies, Musk's report calls on policymakers, oversight bodies, and citizens alike to demand a comprehensive transformation in how public funds are managed, ensuring that the promise of government service is fulfilled with integrity and efficiency for the benefit of all.